Hey guys, Inferno here. Today I'll be teaching new players how to effectively grind in SAS4, so let's get into it. First things first, which class should you choose? I suggest picking either Assault or Heavy class because they're pretty much equal, while Medic class falls behind quite a bit. This is because Medic class lacks firepower, and at the endgame most people don't need a Medic on their team because they have high resistances and probably have biosynthesis on one of their weapons. Next, I'll hop into skill points. For beginners, I suggest putting most of your first 25 points into movement speed, but if you're Assault, you can put a point into stim shot and another point into killing spree first. And if you're Heavy, you can put a point into die another day before movement is maxed. Now for weapons. Good weapons to kickstart your SAS4 playthrough include most RIA weapons, the Raptor, Hotspot, Jupiter, Gigavolt, and some rocket launchers for purge nests. Also, most faction war weapons. Faction weapons are easy to get, cheap to upgrade and to buy ammo for, and they're all good in some way for beginners, whether it be slowing zombies down with the avalanche, working on your high damage ammo mastery, or if you just need a more powerful weapon than the average gun you're pulling from strong boxes. If you're interested, I have a top 10 beginner weapons video if you want more in-depth information about beginner guns. And for weapon augments, you want to prioritize deadly and overclocked. For your third augment slot, you usually want to go for adaptive, but if you'd like more healing, you can go for biosynthesis too. Next, we have armor. As a beginner, there are a few specific armor pieces to look out for, including the Titan gloves, Rubicon power assist, and Titan boots. You usually won't get these until later on in your playthrough, but it can happen early. Now for a few things to keep in mind. First of all, prioritize movement speed. This means any hardplate armor should be instantly sold. It also means that you should be looking out for the speed stat on all of your armor. If you get a pair of pants or boots with high speed, you can also apply the machine-assisted augment. As for gloves, I'd prioritize reload speed. No matter which gloves you have, nimble should always be an augment. Finally, on your helmet, you can also get damage upgrades, being Smart Target and Target Assist. One helps for crit chance, and the other just adds base damage. These are likely better to go for in the early game because defensive augments such as Fortified or Hazchem don't make a big difference until later. Next, I'll go over the fastest ways to progress in the game. Your best bet is XP contracts. XP contracts are the best way to level up, and with leveling being your number one priority, contracts are basically the best way to progress. Every time there's an XP contract out, you should play it. You can even increase an XP contract's effectiveness by joining the game on alternate accounts, preferably high-level accounts, and then leaving the game on them. This is called lobby boosting, and it increases zombie difficulty but rewards more XP. And for the final part of the video, I'll list off some helpful beginner tips. I'll start with the level 30 grenade trick. I feel like I mention this almost every video, so hopefully it's not too annoying by now. But at level 30, your grenades and turrets turn red and sell for an increased value. So before you hit level 30, you should buy Tank and Killing Machine every game to stock up on gear, and even use any extra money before level 30 on grenades and turrets. Then, once you're level 30, sell all grenades and turrets for free money. You could also put skill points into the pay grade skill for more money, but if you do this, make sure to have your skill point reset, because you don't want to be stuck with this permanently. But I usually prefer not to do this because I like to save my skill reset. Another trick worth mentioning is to join a faction. Even if you don't partake in the war, you'll most likely get free planetary credits just for pressing a few buttons. You'll definitely be happy you did this when it comes time to buy expensive faction items like Festungsbrecher, Krakatoa, or Overwatch legs. Nightmare mode. Once you have Nightmare unlocked, you should be playing your 5 daily games. It's the best way to farm money and strong boxes, so it's obviously good for progression. And my final tip for the video is to join an active Discord server. I know I mention this a lot, but it is really important. It's super helpful to find people to carry you in Nightmare, play Faction War with, or even just to give you tips. It can also be nice to just chill out and chat about SAS4. So in the comments and description of this video, I'll post links to a couple servers, including my own. And with all of that being said, I'll be ending the video here. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and hype the video. It helps me out a lot more than you'd think, and it only takes a few seconds. And that's about it, so good luck guys. See ya.